Hello friends, this is Deepak. I'm here in Sanjeev ji's office. As you guys can see, Sanjeev ji is alone, working very hard. I guess taking all those phone calls and helping people with their loan situation and finances. So Sanjeev ji, what has changed in last 1 week? So last week you gave us a lot of updates about people who have applied for the loans. You were saying that there are going to be some changes happening to that program. What have you seen? Has anything changed since the last time we spoke?
Yes, so just to remind what we had last time and then what are changes right now. So PPP loan forgiveness is based upon few things. Number one, you have to maintain the 75%, 25% rule. 75% of the money that you have received should be used for payroll cost. Now, payroll cost is like salaries, wages, commission, tips, bonuses, hazard pays, uh, and then 25% can be used for rent, utilities, and qualified interest on mortgage payments, which should exist on February 15, 2020. If you're making that payments from the money you received, up to 25% of the money is for those purposes. That's number one. Number two, you have to use that money within period of 8 weeks from the date of receiving that money. And number three was you have to maintain the staffing, the number of employees at the same level as you have as on February 15th during the covered period. Covered period is 8 weeks, and also there should not be any reduction in their payroll as compared to the first quarter of 2020. So if these are three important areas for loan forgiveness. If you maintain these three important areas for loan forgiveness and you apply for loan forgiveness, the chances are you get maximum loan forgiveness in this case. Now we have seen that there we were knowing that there will be a lot of changes coming in, and today on Thursday, May 28th, House has passed the bill 417 to one vote. That means so much interest is there in this bill. They passed these changes to the program. What are the changes? First change is they're going to extend the covered period. Earlier it was 8 weeks. They were going to extend it to 24 weeks from date of receipt of the money. Second is they're going to change the allocation from 75%, 25% to 60% and 40%. So 60% for payroll, earlier it was 75%, and 40% to rent, utilities, and qualified interest expenses on mortgage. 40%, earlier it was 25%, 60 to 40%. So very important change. It's important change for business owners like hotel industries, restaurants, the schools who have not seen who have not seen clients coming in, or their business is not open. So, but they still have to pay the rent, they still have to pay the utilities, and they were in that mode, saying that I have to pay payroll for those employees when the business is not yet open. So, good change here for those change in the percentages for that one. Third is we talked about to maintain the staffing levels, the number of FTE employees. So the change in this is saying that they are going to do away the June 30th deadline to hire the number back, so that the reduction is not there in loan forgiveness. Earlier, uh, if you rehire the people whom you have laid off from the period between February 15 to April 26, if you laid off any person within in this period and you rehire them back by June 30th, there will be no reduction in loan forgiveness. Now they are going to do away with this requirement that you have to hire back by June 30th. So that's an important change. Maybe they are saying they're going to extend it till the term of the 24 weeks. So so that's important. So you don't have to start hiring people immediately. You can wait for that. So they are giving more time for those things. So these are the three important factors which is there in the bill. In addition to these three important changes, one more change was there for the tax, employer payroll tax deferral. Earlier, we were knowing that the employer portion of Social Security and Medicare taxes were allowed to be deferred till the date of forgiveness by the lender. Now they are saying, in spite of even if the loan is forgiven, they can still claim the employer portion of federal Social Security and Medicare tax can be still deferred to for the whole year. Now you know that deferment has to be paid in two installments, 50% 2020 and 50% in 2021. So that's also a good change in this bill. So these are the things that are passed in the bill as of now. Now this bill will go to the Senate next week, and then if Senate passes, it will go to the president for signing into law. Now, what will happen next week? We'll come to know whether what changes will be there, if any. Otherwise, it will be taken as granted. So it's providing more opportunities, more time for the people who have received the PPP money. Now, coming to those people who have already received the PPP money in the second week of April, and they are on the verge of completing their 56-day period, 8 weeks period, what should they do? It's better for them. It's just to hold on to the hiring any employees or using that money unnecessary. If they already hired people, if they already have people, they have called those people, and people are on their payroll and they are taken out from the unemployment. It will be unjust to just tell them, no, I don't need now go back and claim unemployment. Unless, unfortunately, in those cases, it's very unfortunate that these things are coming now. It's not good for them, but good for people who have received the PPP money later, maybe second week of April to last week of May. For those people, yes, they can play around with the way they want to maximize the loan forgiveness. Now there's still money left over in the SBA program PPP money, about $100 billion. If any of a business owner who's looking for getting PPP money, they can all connect with our office. We can guide them through the process of how to get this money. We have been in this PP program for the last 2.5 months, so we can guide them what document they need, how to apply, what is the way to get the right amount of money, not to get wrong amount of money, and how to use that process. So we can guide them, and also we can give them consultation on the loan forgiveness, which is very critical for a lot of business owners because they don't want to pay this money back. In case there's a loan forgiveness is not for the full amount, it's partial for loan forgiveness, this will be treated as a loan, which needs to be paid in the 2 years' time at a rate of interest of 1%. In the bill, they have a provision to extend the term of the 2 years to 7 years to more years. We have to see what will happen to the term, but that's what is there. We can give consultation for loan forgiveness, as well as there's another program known as EIDL, Economic Injury Disaster Loans, and we are seeing that money also coming in the account of the client up to $150,000. They can use for accounts payable purposes like contractor payments, any other vendor payments other than payroll. But they can use for payroll, but we advise not to use right now, maybe later on. So definitely we can give that. So those are the updates as they relates to PPP as on May 28, 2020.
So, Sanjeev, thank you so much for giving us those updates. I guess next week we'll get to know a little bit more as to what will happen with this program. Now, those of you guys who have a business, and you know if you have a business, that means you file a business tax return, you operate it like business, it's not a side hobby or anything like that, and you have not yet applied for a PPP loan, then definitely call our office or just go on the website. We are putting up a link there for PPP appointments, and you can set that up. It's done online. You don't have to come into an office, and Sanjeev ji can take a look at your paperwork, calculate what you can apply for, give you everything you need to apply for, and you just go online, and a small little app takes you like 5 minutes if you have everything. Press submit and you're done. Like Sanjeev ji said, there's still about $100 billion left over, so why not claim your share? And then if you guys have EIDL program, if you're interested in getting more funds, Sanjeev ji can definitely help you with that. And lastly, if you want to kind of plan out how to use the funds, because getting the funds is one thing, but effectively using it,
Oh,
so right?
yes, big documentation, certifications, and SBA said in the recent interim rule that they released, they are going to look at any files, any PPP money files. So keeping proper documentation like proper books of account, proper receipts for all the expenses, calculations of FTE, calculation of people who are left, and documentation relating to did you hire them, did you fire them, what. So all those documents have to be kept for at least 6 years. So definitely, it's a supporting role of the CPAs, accountants are very important in this.
So Sanjeev ji can definitely help you with that. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to him. So he's always here. I guess he will be here next week answering more of questions. I love asking him every week, so that way we get to know the updates. I know a lot of people are getting laid off, and a lot of retail sector is closed. So there's a lot of fear in the market. But the good news is the U.S. government is definitely helping a lot. So we should all say a special thank you to them. Really, really appreciate their help. I know some of us feel like it's not enough, but hey, it's still a lot better than what anywhere else in the world.
Yes.
So whatever. It's great. What can we do? Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting. More updates coming up next week. Till then, thank you so much.
Thank you.